Good morning guys, welcome back to another video. As you can see, I've got my TARDIS top on. It can only mean one thing. Tomorrow, not for me, for you, is Doctor Who episode day. That made no sense. Doctor Who is new Doctor Who episode day. That made more sense. Today, I'm going to be doing my classic Everything We Know About the Power of the Doctor video. I've already filmed this video guys, by the way. I filmed it last Sunday, and then the BBC decided to release more pictures and interviews. So now we know more. Oh well, I'm doing it again. So, today, like I said, I'm going to be going through everything that I know. I'm talking about my faults, what I think the story might be, who I think will live, and who I think will not live, because I think that someone will. How the Doctor thinks Ace and Tegan, Master, Dan, others, the end, and what's next. So, let's start with the pictures. There's quite a few, so we could be here a while. They could be a very long video, guys. Not gonna lie. Right. The first one is this one of Tegan and Ace and the Doctor. Don't ask me which is which. I think this one is Ace. I think that's Tegan. I think. So that was a promo shot that they released ages ago. This one we have Ace and Tegan at unit. Interesting. I think they're kind of like not head of unit, but like maybe under Kate Stewart, something like that. Daleks in a cave. Come to a minute. Kate Stewart at unit. This was released quite a while ago, and I think this here figure there could be Dan. But then, looking at that, it could be a unit soldier, so I don't know. We'll see. This one's the most interesting one. This is one that Empire released a while ago now, of what looks like the last scene of the regeneration. There has been a leak of the regeneration scene. It looks nothing like this. She's on a cliff top. I'm not going to show it, but spoilers. She's on a cliff top. That's what I'm saying. We knew that anyway. If all the rumours, we knew that anyway. Next one. So this is, like I said, this is very interesting. This looks like the Doctor on the bullet train, with her classic goggles on. This could be, I've got two feelings like this. Could be the start or the end. She could be picking them up, or dropping them off to do something, or leaving them at the end. Very interesting. Oops. This looks like the Doctor meeting Ace and Tegan for the first time at unit. This is that cave that we saw the Daleks in. Now, there is another theory that's come out this week, that this here have been someone edited out. However, I'm not sure. You gotta remember, these images are taken from a live episode, so it could just be a little bit of a movement in the screenshot, maybe. We'll see. Yaz and the TARDIS. Nothing like that. No, they're different. Yaz and the Doctor in the TARDIS without Dan. Ace in that cave. Rinder, that looks to be in the cyber chair that we saw at the premiere. All three of them, for a change. This was like before they got on the bullet train. This was at the end. As you can see, no Dan. No Yaz. This looks like she's about to regenerate, so again, interesting. This one is very interesting. We actually saw this being taken a year ago nearly. It could be one of the final scenes. We shall see. The Master in what looks like to be some lair of some sort. Yaz again in the TARDIS, looking very sad. Again, no Dan. Cyber person thing, I can't remember his name. Doctor looking shocked from something. I think this is from Power of the Doctor. I think. I got it from Twitter. I think it's Power of the Doctor, so we'll go with it. Master as Rasputin, I think his name was, in disguise, so you need to find him. The Doctor again, with the classic goggles on, looks like to be a bullet train. Yaz in the TARDIS again, Got Dr. Dad in the TARDIS. Unit capturing the Master. Again, Master with a long beard. I can't say the name again, God, I might be wrong. Yaz and the Master. Again. No, Dan. Now, my theory on this one. The Master's Doctor in. He takes all her generation powers away. This isn't my theory. And then she goes back to the Watch and gets them back, and that's how they return them back. My theory is he drains the powers, so she regenerates to the one for the end of the last cycle, which would be David Tennant. And then obviously Matt Smith was the last regeneration cycle. So that means Ncuti Gatwa, if this is to be true, is the last regeneration. Maybe. I don't know. Interesting. I do like the whole watch thing. The Master takes them and then she opens the watch and gets them back. I do like that theory. It could be one that could happen. We'll see. Dan. Alive. I don't know anything, guys. It looks like he's about to leave. Or he just come in, maybe. But he does look a bit fed up. I don't know. But yeah. I don't know what's going to happen to that. He's not in much of Monroe. And he's not in much of what looks like the middle of the episode. So, we'll see. All three of them are classic spacesuits. The Master, now this is meant to be Yaz, apparently. Shrunken down. We'll see. Oops. Yaz, Tegan, and the Doctor, and Yaz, Tegan, Ace. Can't see the Doctor there, but she's there. This looks like the picture from the other side of the Doctor meeting them again. First time. Oh, that's it. That's it. Right. So they are my theories. It's really interesting. I've got a feeling Dan won't be in it for long. Because he's not in much promo at all. I've got a feeling he'll die. Before I had a feeling about him dying on the bullet train. Because he had a smashed glass. A good smashed spacesuit. Which I didn't show the picture of. It's there. That picture there. If I find it. So I thought he could die from that. But now I'm not so sure because of that picture there. It looks like he's about to leave. So I don't know. This could just be a scheduling conflict in real life. Because obviously their contracts were extended. This was a last minute episode. Decision by the BBC. So it could be a scheduling conflict of why he's not in it that much and why he leaves so early on in the episode. I don't know. So yeah. I don't know how the story's going to play out. I have no idea whatsoever. It looks a jumble. I'm not going to say a mess. Even though the BBC apparently think it is. It doesn't look a mess. It just looks like a lot. And it looks like one you really have to pay attention to. So I won't understand it completely. Brilliant. I don't understand completely episodes. Who will live and who will die? I don't think Dan will. I've got a feeling Yaz will. Or there was also a theory that the Doctor kisses Yaz and wipes her memory, which would make sense because of that Tasman thing. So that could work. I don't know. We'll see. The regeneration is interesting. We know it's like Cliff Top. We think she's on her own. There was an article from Cold Box. Apparently Yaz was there. But then she could be watching behind the scenes, so we'll see. Who's going to get the end? Talk about that in a minute. The Master, we know he gets captured by unit. We don't know what he's going to do to the Doctor. We know he does something to her with the cyber time law things. So I don't know. I've already discussed down already that we could see other people come in this episode, aka David Tennant at the end. We could see classic Doctors. I'm not confident. Apparently there are more surprises to come. I'm not confident we're going to see more Doctors. I think it'll be companions. And I won't know who they are because I haven't watched the classic series. So we'll see. The only one I know is Sarah Jane. And not Jane Martin. The other one that played in Sarah Jane's Adventures. I can't remember her name. I don't know. We'll see. I don't. 1 second, guys. My camera's about to die. So yeah, I don't learn, do I? I've been in YouTube for 5 years. As you know, to change the battery every time I do a video. Anyway, I don't think we'll see any modern companions. The only one possibly Clara. We may see Rose, maybe. I don't know. It's possible, but then I don't know. I don't think Amy and Rory would be there. She might be in the 60th, apparently. We'll see. Trying to think else. Bill. She was Cyberman. Probably not. Although, Cyberman are in this episode, so you never know. Who else has been in there? Martha. She's actually still alive. So she's probably the only companion left on Earth who has actually memory of the Doctor and is still alive. Apart from Graham. Oh, we know Graham's in it. You know, he's not confirmed, but he is in it. We've seen him in filming. Apart from Graham and Ryan, Martha is literally the only one normal who remembers the Doctor and is not dead in some capacity. I don't really understand how Amy and Rory died. Anyway, same with Carla, to be honest. Anyway, or Bill, actually, now I think about it. I get Rose. I've learnt Rose is now. It took me 10 years. But I get it now. But I don't really understand Amy and Rory's still. And Bill's. Because I don't really like the Capaldi era. So, it's one I don't really pay attention to. So yeah, Martha's the only one that can actually come back in a normal capacity. Yeah. Apart from, what's his real name? Bradley Walsh. I don't know. Apparently there are more surprises. We'll see. The ending. I think we now know it's not an open-end generation. We know that Russell T Davies has written something for this episode. And apparently it's 60 seconds long. So, there was a theory on the internet. I can't remember what it was now. I think Doctor regenerates. He looks in the window of the TARDIS. And he just says, What? Thing. Maybe, and then it ends. That'd be hilarious. But a lot of people guess that on Twitter, and a lot of people don't want that. I get that, but at the same time it will be hilarious. I can just say, after all this, we actually don't get David, we get Shooty. Which will be hilarious. I can't wait to see the end. It's going to be really interesting. The next, after Power of the Doctor, hopefully New Year's Day. Hopefully we'll get an ending saying Doctor Who returns on New Year's Day. I'm not so certain. I think it's more likely to be November 2023. I hope not. I really hope not. I really hope Russell won't keep us waiting that long, because I think it'll be a bad decision if it is. It's the 60th anniversary year of Doctor Who. It would be a bad idea. I think it's a bad idea for Stop to have 3 specials and not a series. But I get why there isn't a series. You know, Russell's only announced last September, and the only film is finishing in October, so there's not really enough time to start a new series and start filming a new series in January 2022. So I get why there's not a series this year, next year, but it's a shame. Hopefully we'll get 3 specials spread out the year, like this year. So New Year's Day, spring, and then November. Or either spring, summer, something like that. Spring, summer, November. Hopefully it's not on 3 consecutive nights in November 2023. I can deal with spring, not November. I think it would be a waste of time. You're wasting a whole year for Doctor Who content. It's a 60th anniversary year. They need to do something. I hope they will. We'll probably get loads of Big Finish stuff, but I don't listen to Big Finish stuff because there's so much. So I don't really. I haven't. Well, I've watched a bit, but not enough. And there's so many as well. I can't give over it. So yeah, that's my thoughts and theories and everything we know about Power of the Doctor. It airs tomorrow, 7:30. I will be doing a live, not live, but recorded live reaction to the regeneration scene to see who we get at the end. I'm very intrigued. I'll be setting this up, green screen, 5 minutes before the end. And I'll be watching on my computer. And I'll do a live reaction to the regeneration. I'm very excited. I can't wait. Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.